Hello. Okay. My name's Ernest. As you heard, I am a big fan of Star Wars, but that also implies that I'm a futurist by belief. So let me tell you a story. Hemnes is a digital transformation company. We've done a lot of digital products for companies for the last 4 years. We've been focusing on data and AI. And within that, we developed a new project called AI, which is part implementation, but also part a research project. And what we're trying to do, we have some academic partners and scientists from different universities working with us. What we're trying to find out is whether it's possible to develop a fully autonomous company, meaning not employing anyone. We're talking a lot about automation, about robotics, but what we believe is that actually we're on the verge of technological breakthroughs that will allow for some industries, some processes already, and more soon to come, to develop companies without people. Now, whether it's good or bad, I'm not going to debate it now. It's obviously an ethical dilemma, not for us to decide, but we started developing products that might lead us there. One of the industries that could be fully automated practically today is insurance industry, which is basically a modeling mechanism for risk. One of the first dilemmas with AI, with modeling of data, is obviously data itself. So there's a lot of talk about AI, but from our experience working with clients, most problems revolve around data, around structuring data, around organizing it. So a product we've developed recently, we didn't even finish the website. We already sold a couple of licenses, so I guess it's pretty good. It's data search. Data search is a mechanism allowing for structuring unstructured data from multiple sources. So if you imagine a typical corporate data layout, you've got folders, you've got databases, you've got SharePoint, which isn't obvious to index sometimes, email servers, and so on and so on. So what you really want is to gather all that data so it could be easily searchable, and so you could model on it using different kinds of infrastructure, like a data lake. Our tool basically flattens this data, indexes it, and allows, for example, for a very interesting use case for financial industry and telecoms and other industries, starting May, meaning GDPR, or RODO, as it's called in Poland. So with that tool, you could easily search all your data infrastructure for strings of personal data, and this way be compliant, make sure you're compliant, quite easily actually, because you could index that depending on the size of your data storage in about a few nights. You could do it overnight, build it up, and then index it as data changes differentially. So basically you build it once and then you just index what has changed. So this will probably make you popular with your chief data officer. It indexes almost all kinds of files, basically whatever you could imagine. We're also working on a text mining applet that will also scan documents and search within those documents. So that will be available next quarter. So a lot of clients ask about scalability. Well, it's scalable up to hundreds of terabytes of data, so that's not a problem, even if your infrastructure is big. We tested it. It's pretty fast. It works in Java, but you could deploy it in any environment. It's adaptable as far as platforms go. You could deploy it on Ubuntu, CentOS. I actually have a demo. I couldn't project it here, but if you're interested, I can show you afterwards, on my Windows laptop. So it basically works on anything. If it works in Windows, it works on anything. And then it's smart, meaning that the string search involved uses sophisticated algorithms to allow you to search for any kinds of combinations of data. So personal data is our priority right now, and for many institutions, that's why we started with that. But you could also search it, for example, IT departments love the functionality, search it for passwords that users save on their desktops sometimes in text files. So you could use it for different kinds of searches. So that's it. This product derived from our daily practice of consulting for mostly financial companies, but also other corporations in areas of AI, robotic process automation, and data infrastructure. So if you're interested talking about it, catch me afterwards, and I'll gladly help, I guess. This is it. How much time? Time's up. Okay, perfect. Thank you.